How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Catterson here. We're reacting to another episode of iZombie. We are on episode number 9 of season 3. 4 more episodes left to go after this one. Yeah. And I'm excited to get into this one with the fact that last episode was pretty explosive on some parts, if you get the drift. Yes, we had Vivian seemingly dying, although no body, no death, right? So it's a bit 50-50. But yeah, we had her replacement, Chase, come in, who is a bit of a... Yeah, he's someone who you don't want to piss off, basically. So, yeah. Good luck to Major with the whole human identity thing, whereas Vivian was okay with it. Chase might not be, so yeah. But someone who is on the up is, not Major, Major's never on the up. It's Blaine, of course, with the fact that he managed to get the one-up on his father, seemingly getting rid of him for good, especially with the fact that I don't think Owell has a host of brains, so that's not looking good for Blaine's father. But yeah, Blaine is going back to his old way, so yeah, all well and good. After the shenanigans, I guess I was gonna say, in regards to the truth being out there that he was pretending to have not regained his memories when in actuality he did. So yeah, but yeah, with that said, let's get into episode number 9 of iZombie season 3. Let's go.
Zombie guards protecting him.
So they can just pass as normal looking?
Sure can.
You might be a
That's
zombie.
Billy Cook here. He's the guy you heard on Chuck Bird's show. You saw it all go down at the Max Rager party.
It's true. Everyone that walked in that party was just a normal person. But what I saw at the
Thankfully,
end,
he didn't see Ravi.
Zombie vision's longer and more intense, and if all goes according to plan, it's going to make us a lot of money.
That's hence
Our test
enhancing
belonged to
shit.
94-year-old Hoyt Carroll, World War II waste gunner and noted ladies' man.
Ladies' man, right on.
I
Yeah,
need to know
you
how
missed
long
out the
visions last and
gunner.
how soon they start post-ingestion. That's after you eat it.
Protect humans from the zombie contagion.
How close?
Oh no.
A few weeks at most.
According to Google, Dr. Chakrabarty did in fact work for the CDC.
Oh, he was
He
fact
is who he
checking
says he
him.
is.
Okay. We start surveilling all known zombies.
Rav.
But no contact while the doctor works on the vaccine.
Good on Rav. Good on. It was risky.
What do you do? The elf awaits.
Will
Wait.
you join me, stranger?
They're doing D&D! Yes!
Am I strong enough to get up on her horse?
D&D!
You know you are.
Then, yes, milady.
You mount the horse successfully.
I need to
Your
get my
compatriots proceed on foot.
dice! One more roll, right? I know, I'm...
Dan Harbison.
Okay, that's better. 12.
What the hell am I looking at?
Dungeons and Dragons, the granddaddy of all fantasy role-playing games.
Oh, so the victim has
And a
kids.
great,
I watched
great
it too.
I
thing.
thought you were so in.
I can't believe grown adults play this for hours at a time.
Grown nerds.
What the fuck, Clive? Wow!
Who's hungry?
I'm offended! I feel like I'm getting called out here.
Your saving throw fails. You're all dead.
My saving roll is a 3. Are you on some kind of power trip?
Reminds me of a certain
I think we're good here.
DM
We'll call you back in if we
who
need anything
was
more.
not a good DM. Uh-oh. Do you want a bite, buddy? That's a big scoop. Have a slice.
Clear for takeoff.
Monster. Yeah. She must have done whatever she was accused of.
I
Well,
think
she
Shauna...
included her phone number. And this.
Wait.
She's cute.
In before Catfish.
So I read the report you wrote on James
In
Weckler
before,
as his prison sentence.
you know, someone's just
What were
pretending
you treating
to be
him for exactly, Dr. Dan?
I'm messing with him. He was super fast. He had a cool name.
Well, there's multiple incarnations, of course.
Look at this.
Barry Allen, Jay
I've been
Garrett,
twiddly
Wally
thingy.
West.
The one missing from the inventory of Dan's apartment on sale.
I think he was referring to
$5,000.
Barry's dad in regards to the kidding thing.
Keep going. When you finish down there, you can take me to second breakfast.
Wow. Oh my god! Shit.
Liv saves against upchucking.
And here's you and Zoe.
Damn, this guy.
Did you realize Zoe and Dan were sleeping together?
Ready to test their mettle.
Oh no, you're talking about playing the game, aren't you?
Not just a game, good sir.
Get Clive in. Get Clive in. Get Clive in on this shit.
You each start the campaign with this many gold pieces.
Yes! Clive's in it!
Gold pieces.
Assassin.
And who might this stout fellow be?
Earl.
I love this so much.
Night falls on Astorgrove, a hamlet on the frontier of the human kingdom of Ustaglovia. Lich of Castle Ramscottle.
Lich, please.
If you will bring me his head. Then, and only then, will you be showered with treasure befitting your efforts.
Sounds dangerous, Moscow.
Liches are no.
Wait on your horse.
Wait, are they level
What's a
1 and
lich?
facing a lich?
And we'll get rewarded by this little old lady. Or we could just tie up this little old lady and pick what we want now.
I love Peyton so much.
Incantation. Electricity fires from her hands and strikes Brangelina.
I tried to dive in front of the lightning bolt. Not on this dear Miss Fogglebottom.
The light.
The chandelier. I've got 18 strength.
Does the dwarf allow himself to be thrown?
Yeah, fine.
Sergei throws Earl up to the
I
chandelier.
love how everyone's getting invested.
He sticks the landing. Earl, what do you do?
I cleave this undead hellspawn in twain with my axe of the dwarven gods.
Oh, this is so
You
good.
hit. What'd you see? A secret door in Dan's apartment.
Great, we're done here.
No, we're not.
Where is the lich?
Boy,
This episode is my heaven.
Holding and pulled out that lich head like, yeah. What do you think of them apples?
I was there.
Oh, Clive.
You playing on
More sense than any of our suspects.
Let the feds figure it out. They put Bazio on it.
Dale?
She was here a minute ago. You must have just missed her.
Oh my god! Oh, Clive!
Up this. I haven't stopped thinking about you. I'm absolutely lost without you.
My heart. Please.
I meant about the case.
Oh. Shit,
You'll be okay, right?
Don't care.
Bloody hell, Donnie.
Tell me, when you win a case, get out of the courtroom. Let it go. Go have some fun, babe.
She's not going to. She's gonna chase down what is the real
like a
reasoning
fart in a
to.
phone booth.
Yeah.
What? I just tried to ask my boss about the murder dominatrix case, and he practically sprinted away, told me to drop it. Maybe that has
Equalizers. We need something to mellow out this freak without killing it.
Donnie!
You're sure you captured it?
Shit!
Pretty damn sure.
Oh boy.
Stole a six-pack of Supermax, shot me in the chest.
He did not.
Liv, this is sweet, but there could be nothing worse for me than Liv.
Oh no! Oh no! 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 Whoa! What the shit? He's gonna be fine, but
Take the boy. I've got Baraka, someone.
Chaos killer in the flesh. Come on in.
oh my goodness, this might be Major's chance to have to catch a break, really.
The man was willing to literally take a bullet for his son. Can you imagine what that would be like growing up with a father that cares that much?
Wow.
Yeah, back in the United States. How long are you gonna be in Seattle?
Just long enough to get my money and settle some old debts.
Oh, fuck!
Turn your mouth high for me, will you, Spence?
Well, that's great. That is great. I was like thinking, oh, you know, Mr. Boss, he's been, you know, absent for quite a long time. Wonder if we'll ever see him again. There's your answer. So, you know, as if problems couldn't get any worse with, I guess, Blaine going back to his old ways, Harley just being more and more aggressive, and will probably be more of a problem. Mr. Boss is back, so wonderful stuff. Oh man, I loved that episode so much. I think that, I mean, it might be unfair to say this because I do love my D&D, but I feel like that's a clear candidate to be one of my favorite episodes, just because it was just so fun. Like, the Live on DM Mind was just a delight. It was just a blast all around, to be fair. So, you know, loved it. Oh boy, that was a blast. I really loved it. I mean, there might be some people who might think that they might have gone the cliched route with D&D being incorporated into this. I just loved a lot of the aspects in regards to not just being so happy about the fact that are we going to get a D&D brain basically for Liv. Because you can kind of tell where the story might be going in terms of what Liv is going to consume with some of the openings of well, say most of the openings in terms of iZombie. But I think the cherry on top of this cake was definitely when everyone that we, I guess, know and love got into D&D. Of course, as a good push forward for Liv, though it was just really remarkable to see what would transpire throughout that, I guess, bit. Like, from Ravi's accent, which was, yeah, superb, to Clive, who was just so out of the loop in terms of this D&D world beforehand. He got so invested, and I'm so proud of him. So yeah, he was like, I need to find that lich, and yeah, I was really concerned at first because I mean, they were obviously at a higher level, but when they dropped the lich mention, I was thinking, did they just started playing? Are they level 1 or something? Because this is how much of a geek I am when it comes to D&D. Liches, like, unless that was the least powerful lich ever, then, you know, liches are no joke. They are freaking brutal. So, Lee was a bit concerned. But no, I think they were a bit a higher level. So yeah, I'd say level 4 based on Clive's comment about leveling up to being able to attack twice, because I think that's level 5. So yeah, What a nerd I am. No, but it was just really, really fun stuff to see. I just really loved the enthusiasm for Liv when it came to DM mode, and not just that though, but the narrations in terms of describing something in the third person, like your DM would do. Just so great stuff to see. So yeah, but the D&D stuff was just really, really perfect. Like, everyone was just really, really great in terms of how they approached it. Like, it's even Peyton who was just like, I'm not comfortable being here. So, yeah. And it set up for a very interesting story. Zoe in the middle of things, because everyone had a thing for Zoe. And even if it ended a bit in a rushed manner because of the fact that the FBI was looking into it in regards to, you know, the DM making a effort in terms of being involved in cybercrime, it was still a very, very fun experience. I just loved it. So yeah, and I just loved Clive in this episode in general, not just in terms of D&D, but hey, he's a Flash fan as well, which is, you know, kind of sad when you think back to earlier this season, because he had such an attachment to Wally. And obviously was devastated when him and his family perished. And obviously Wally is an incarnation of the Flash, Wally West, the fastest Flash actually. So in the comics. So yeah. This is just me unpacking everything in terms of how much of a nerd I am. So bear with me. But I think a very, very poignant moment was Dale returning, which was completely unexpected. I thought her departing in episode 18 of season 2 was that for her. But obviously with the whole FBI situation being called in, that opened the door for Dale to return. And it was just very, very devastating because of the fact that for Clive, you just saw how delighted he was to see Dale again, and there's still a bit of a tense atmosphere given everything. So I just hope that they do kind of rekindle and something can continue between them, because I want Clive to be happy, and you could see how happy he was with Dale, and it was just, yeah, my heart was breaking for Clive. So fingers crossed. Obviously that wasn't just a one scene only deal for Dale. She's going to return, but my hope is that she's going to her and Clive can patch things up, and maybe they can get back to dating again. So yeah. Speaking of dating, obviously we had Major play a part in this episode in regards to him getting hate mail. Good on Ravi for trying to hide that, because that's going to be very detrimental to your mind, especially with the whole, I mean, we saw him try to apply for jobs last season. Was it last season? I think it was early this season, should I say. And he was just getting nowhere. Like, even Starbucks credited him as the Chaos Killer, and you could just see how deflated he was there. So imagine getting hundreds of, like, it was more so than he should have gotten, to be fair. Like, honestly, there are people who've done a lot worse, and yeah, so and well, to be fair, the notion is he was killing all the people that were abducted, etc. But obviously he was cleared of that, and we know he wasn't doing any of it. So yeah, but still, Major just never has it easy on this show. But it might be easier for him potentially in the future, because you had Shauna who was like, I believe you, I'm gonna send you my picture and phone number, because yeah. So yeah, I'm not sure about her, because I do find it a bit suspicious. And plus, Major just never has any luck on this show. So I'm going to keep my eye on Shauna. I'm hoping that things could be looking up for Major, but I'm not counting on it. So Shauna, I've got my eye on you. Yeah. Yeah. I also really loved the whole Donnie situation where he was just like that scene where you could just hear the gunfire, etc., and everything go on in Donnie's mind was just like I was really appreciative of everyone just giving him the stares, because his buddy, I can't remember his name, he was well, given by the reactions, it seemed like he didn't have it as extreme, but we know why. Because he only had a slice, whereas Donnie just decided to snack in. So, and I was thinking, you know, you have a guy who only had like a little thin slice. I don't think that's a good idea, and it wasn't a good idea. Not just because of the fact that he was very hooked into the mind, of course, but because we know that Harley captured him, and that is going to be really great. And you know, Ravi is in a bit of a sticky situation now because of the fact that they have been told that it should take a few weeks in regards to the vaccine, and yeah, they know where he works. They're going to see Liv potentially one day, and yeah, things are just going to spiral. Because we have to remember, Harley, pardon me, saw Liv, not Liv, should I say, and he was like, you look familiar. So when he barges in, like the entitled jackass that he is, on next time, it's probably going to be with where Ravi and Liv are together, and he's like, wait a second. So yeah, but yeah, it's going to be really I'm wondering if Ravi's going to be able to deduce that Blaine has been, you know, stealing his work and has amplified it, really, because he's left the brain in longer, he said, to make it more poignant, make it more or potent, should I say, make it more advantageous for his business. So yeah, but it's not looking good. And you know what, with the fact that Ravi did caution them about you shouldn't be kidnapping them or whatever, they could scratch you, and your efforts could lead to the outbreak. You think you're the cause, you think you're the solution, you might be the cause. So hold your freaking horses. And I feel like they've just done the people a favor, as disgusting as that might that might seem to say, should I say, because of the fact that Harley and them, they just, yeah, so but they might have just saved a few people because of the fact that Donnie went on a tirade, and we don't know what could have happened, but it seemed like the effects were getting worse. I mean, judging by the red eyes, obviously it was getting worse, but we already knew that Donnie was yeah, he was pretty much losing his mind, wasn't he? And it was only getting worse. So yeah, so props to Harley. Yeah. No, but it was a really great episode. I am wondering who tried to assassinate Baracus. Have a feeling Chase is going to be involved. I mean, he's not giving me comfortable vibes anyways, and the way he approached Liv was like, but yeah, just currently pole position in my mind in regards to who tried to assassinate Baracus. But yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see what does happen with Dale back, with Mr. Boss back, because we needed him back, didn't we? On top of Chase being a bit of a hindrance potentially, Blaine back to his old ways. You've got Harley and the anti-zombie group who are going to be a problem. So, and we've only got 4 episodes left, although I do think that some things might translate over into season 4, so yeah. But overall, I loved this episode. Pretty fun stuff. It was real blast, and yeah, just loved it overall. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my movie feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!